Just type in the text. We read the text. We continue. Just type in the text. Sorry, my voice is what? Do you hear? Can you hear me? Or do you hear me? But you are like, bro, your voice is breaking. Can you hear me? Am I clear? But just say if we proceed. If you are hearing me, you tell me and we proceed. Are you hearing me? Mr. Sebugwao, do you hear me? If are not hearing me. Yes, Mr. Ongom, do you hear me? Okay, we continue. Okay, thank you. So as we proceed, it's 10:30, 2 minutes, like it's 10:32. So as we proceed, I was saying that some teachers, okay, go on like writing notes for these young people, the senior twos, the senior threes, but giving them well organized notes, it's okay. But in the policies, okay, they say that learners must make their own notes. Now a question is how should these learners make their own notes? That's the question. So as a facilitator, you're going to guide these learners on how to come up with their own notes, okay? You like give them activities like questions, okay? Like questions, you give them like a scenario, like a storytelling, you explain, then they get some hint, then you refer them to certain textbooks, or tell them to go to the internet. As you give them the textbooks where they are going to copy these notes from, and also telling them to go to the internet, there you will be using a guided discovery. You are guiding these learners to go and discover for themselves. As you do that, you will be incorporating the generic skills, like for example, critical thinking and problem solving. As these learners will be searching for answers, they will be thinking on their own, right, together. As they find the answers to the question, they will be solving the problems or the tasks you gave to them. Also, they will be carrying out what we call creativity and innovation, right, together. They can create and also change those statements which they have got into good statements. Also, like communication, like these learners, as they go to make research, they will be interacting with their friends, right, together. Hence, communication, a generic skill, shall be developed. Also, we have cooperation and self-directed learning. Cooperation is like working together, to cooperate, to collaborate, right, together. And also we have self-directed learning. Self, it means that the learners themselves, as you a facilitator, you are going to give out guiding questions, and also you tell them the reference areas where the information is. As they go, they are using themselves, and also like the self-directed learning, you directed them by giving them activities whereby they are going to search for the answers. We also have the another generic skill is mathematical computation. In your in a mathematical computation, like in your activity, like Mr. Isaacs told us he teaches mathematics and ICT. He can give them the learners an activity of integration, but it will involve use of mathematics. Okay, so these learners, as they calculate numbers, they are carrying out this generic skill of mathematical computations. And we have also ICT proficiency. If I say proficiency, to be proficient, it means that you have a lot of expertise knowledge in something, like using computers to prepare over a letter, to make a certificate, right, together, like that. ICT proficiency or digital literacy. So as you give out these activities of integration, you are fostering the generic skills, okay? But if we teachers, we just come with our notes, we give learners, so the generic skills and also the crossover, which is put under the learning outcomes, okay? The knowledge, understanding, values, skills, and attitudes. If you just give out notes and you go away, Yes, you have raised up your hand, Mr. Ronald. You can unmute your microphone and speak. Yes, Mr. Ronald. Just unmute your microphone and speak. We continue. The hand Ongom, yes. Yes, unmute. If you raise up, yes, unmute your microphone and speak. Remember, today it's an open discussion. Please speak. Please speak. I'm waiting for you to speak. And where I am, the rain is going to fall, so try to be quick. So they are not speaking. Yeah, the hands are down. Okay, I was saying if you are a teacher teaching, you must foster the generic skills, okay? And the generic skills are the employable skills. Presenter, you are breaking. Okay, let me switch off my video. So in my audios, do you hear me well? Okay, I'm saying that if you just give out notes, okay, and you don't encourage these learners to make notes, their own notes, okay, these generic skills, you will leave them behind. Yet the curriculum fosters these learners to acquire these skills, to think for themselves, to communicate, to collaborate, working together in finding out solutions, to use computers or other internet or ICT, as well as calculating using numbers right together. So if you give out activities, these generic skills are also in the learning outcomes, the crossover in the learning outcomes, you will be fostering it.